here in the barnyard to talk to you about socialism. To make this point, I'm using the story of the little red hen. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who scratched about until she uncovered some grains of wheat. She called her neighbors and said, "If we plant this wheat, we shall have some bread to eat. Who will help me plant it?" "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the pig. "Not I," said the goose. "Well, then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. The wheat grew tall and ripened into golden grain. "Well, who will help me reap the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Out of my classification," said the pig. "I'd lose my seniority," said the cow. "I'd lose my unemployment compensation," said the goose. "Well, then I will," said the little red hen, and she did. At last it came time to bake the bread. "Who will help me bake the bread?" asked the little red hen. "Well, that would be overtime for me," said the cow. "I'd lose my welfare benefits," said the duck. "I'm a dropout and never learned how," said the pig. "If I'm to be the only helper, that's discrimination," said the goose. "Then I will," said the little red hen. She baked 5 loaves and held them up for her neighbors to see. They all wanted some, in fact, demanded a share. But the little red hen said, "No, I can eat the bread myself." "Excess profit," cried the cow. "Capitalist leech," screamed the duck. "I demand equal rights," yelled the goose. And the pig just grunted. They all painted signs and marched round and round the little red hen, shouting, "Unfair, unfair." When the government agent came, he said to the little red hen, "You must not be greedy." "But I earned the bread," said the little red hen. "Exactly," said the agent. "That is the wonderful free enterprise system we live in. But according to our modern government regulations, the productive worker must divide their product with the idle." And they lived happily ever after, including the little red hen, who smiled and clucked, "I am grateful, I am grateful." But her neighbors wondered why she never again baked any more bread. Now, this was written by Chairman and President of Penwalk Corporation, William P. Drake, in 1975. 1975, I didn't know there was a big problem back then. But obviously it was better than when it was 1975. We're talking about socialism. As socialism increases, desire to work decreases. These socialist programs are not free. Someone has to work for them and pay for them. Let's take socialism a little farther. Why doesn't the government just send all Americans a monthly check? It's only paper. Since they could do that, so let's say everybody gets a check for $5,000 and whether they work or not. Wouldn't that be great? So you get your check and go to the grocery store, but you find it's closed. You look in the windows and the shelves are empty. Why? Well, no one wants to work there anymore. They can't find anybody to work. They all get a check for $5,000. If the grocery store tried to stay open, the farmers' fields lie empty and the grocery store would not be able to order food anyway. You need gas when you're going home now and you couldn't get any food, but you say, "Well, I need gas. I got money for that." And you're looking for a gas station and they're all closed. No one wants to work there anymore. Now, I do not support socialism, and I do not understand people that support it. The U.S. Constitution does not set up a Marxist socialist government here in the United States. For those that want a Marxist socialist government, just go to some other country that has that. There's plenty. This is Steve-Hempfling, and this is one of my rants. Well, thanks for watching my rant. Free enterprise society exists to educate Americans about the importance of the U.S. Constitution. This is the formula, if you will, that made this country the greatest country the world has ever seen. We are not supposed to be like the rest of the world. You can get more information at my website. We're also funded by people like you. We have a membership. We can help you with some IRS problems. We also need donations and benefactors to continue this work. So if you want to abolish the income tax, check us out. If you have questions, feel free to contact me. But anyway, thanks for listening.